is what is happening here also. The desire for power is the desire to create fear. Too many Scarface and Godfather movies, too many David Mamet plays, too much Tarantino. To have power is to create fear. As the father of a dead narco junior in Tijuana once said, I gave my son everything. I gave him the best home. I gave him the best car, the best family name. But I now realize that I could never give him what he wanted the most, power. Aiko's family called the city police, then the federal police, then the military police, and nobody came to help them. Celso was surely dead, and they had endured all that they could. So they packed up their house and, like so many, left the city to live in San Ysidro or Chula Vista or National City. And this is how she ended the letter. This letter represents the pain, the anguish, and the anger that we feel. It's a desperate cry for an answer, an explanation, a hope, a demand of our rights, the ones we never had while living this hell that we don't wish on anyone. More so when we couldn't get help from the people who are paid to protect and serve, combat and take care of us, guard the safety of citizens. But unfortunately, they are the ones who protect and help the criminals get what they want. When are you going to take action? When are you going to clean the municipal, state, and federal institutions in a real and forceful way? When will there be real laws that punish kidnappers and the bad behavior of corrupt agencies with sentences that serve as an example so that this doesn't keep happening, she wrote. What will happen to our country with its good people? When will we stop living so cowardly and start fighting for a better future for the sons and daughters of Mexico? I love Mexico and Tijuana, she wrote. It's the place where I was born, my country, but it is impossible to live here. Goodbye, Tijuana. In 2001, the Tijuana critic Leobardo Sarabia wrote an essay about the impact of narco culture on Tijuana life. Violence in Tijuana, he wrote in 2001, is limited to those who have something to fear, who work in the dirty business. Tijuana is no Beirut, no Medellin. Tijuana violence is selective, pragmatic, at the service of the defense and amplification of territory acquisition, end quote. Yet 7 years later, a week after Aiko published her letter, a week after Luis died, Sarabia had changed his tune. Violence in Tijuana, he admitted, was no longer selective or pragmatic or part of the strategies of organized narco crime. Narco violence joined with increasing poverty and desperation equals a new culture of violence, one that unloads its clips in a wild spray. Intended targets be damned. Now entire restaurants are held up at once. Now taxi drivers are kidnappers. Now ATM machines get plucked from vestibules within seconds. Now violence is not limited to anyone. Everyone has something to fear. Violence creates a new reality, he wrote just last month. Another atmosphere. It transforms the familiar city into an ominous one, nocturnal, uninhabitable. Everyone in cities like Tijuana and Juarez and Culiacan knows someone who has been kidnapped, whose family is in a witness protection program, someone who's dead. The hottest cars on the used car lots come with bulletproof windows. People are putting up new fences around their homes, new bars on their windows. The newest real estate trends in border cities are luxury high-rises that advertise above all else high-tech security and surveillance systems. When the phones ring at the office and the voice on the other end gets the name slightly wrong, or asks about schedules, or asks too many questions, you know to hang up. When the phone rings at home and the voice on the other end tells you that it's your aunt calling from Los Angeles, yet all of your aunts are dead, you know to hang up. When a car sits for too long outside your home or your business, you know to keep watch. When you go out for a drink with friends, everyone knows to call each other as soon as you get home. When the calls come every day, when the cars wait every day, you know to change your schedule, to not keep a routine, to work at home. You know to sell your car and get a different one every few months. You know that in Mexico, like Johannesburg or Jerusalem or Sao Paulo, this fear is your life.